All I need is just one night, and he gon' get to thinking something wrong with you. Dumbass, all these broke ass niggas get they bread up. When you fuck with me, I keep your head up. When you fuck with me, I light your feet up. Baby, I'm legit, swipe your visa. Swipe it. Got the perfect room in that two-seater. Yeah, I'm from the rock, throw my pizza. Baby girl, you my mama.
What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. We live in the ATL with it, but I heard we got Detroit in the building.
Detroit, yup, Detroit Zeus.
Man, Mr. Detroit Zeus himself out here doing big things, man. Much respect, much love. Give me some love. Boom. Do you feel that energy?
I feel it.
Man, we thriving over here, man. I appreciate you being here today. It's an honor to have you here because you out here working, you doing your thing. I'm excited to have you here, right here next to me. Introduce yourself.
Detroit Zeus for the west side of Detroit, Plymouth Road. You know, I'm a street R&B, ghetto soul. That's what I call the genre. That's me.
I love that. I love when artists are creative within what they do and come up with their own unique sound, your own genre. That's what you got to do to separate yourself, right?
Yep.
Because there's a lot of talent in Detroit.
A lot.
A whole lot. One of my homies from out there moved to Atlanta, man, and like it's just like you gotta get out and move around. You gotta do your thing, and that's what you're doing. That's what we're here to talk about, your tour.
Yeah.
Man, but before we do that, let's just take it back just a little bit so people understand your journey of how you got to being able to put yourself on tour right now, right? Moving around. What was it like for you, growing up in Detroit?
Man, it was fun for real. I ain't even gonna get in cliche. It was hard. It was this and that. It was, but it was fun. It was fun for the most part. And I made the best of it, and it gave me my character. You know what I'm saying? It gave me the energy I got. It molded me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. That's what it's all about, man, is you got to find the good in everything. We all go through bad stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I'm a believer in what you focus on is what comes to fruition. So if you're always focusing on the negative stuff, you're going to continue to have that in your life.
Definitely, yep.
You know, it's karma. We put a lot of crap on ourselves because of what we talk about in our actions. So I love the fact that you shedded the positive on it.
Yeah.
Let's take it back before music. Did you aspire to do something different before music became your passion?
Not really, not like on a professional level. I was doing everything kids do. Like I was at all the high school parties. The city always knew me before the music because I was dancing at the parties and clowning around in the hood and everything. You know, on a positive note. So no, not really. In Detroit, you just kind of find your lane and then you just mash on it.
No,
so
for real.
Yeah, that's it. Really.
It's a big city, so it's like you have probably a lot of opportunity out there. As long as you're creating that opportunity.
Yep, exactly.
Again, keeping it on the positive side, people always find an excuse for everything why they can't make it. It's like, nah, bro, stop making excuses and figure out why you should be doing it.
Yep.
And that's what you did. And you out here working and grinding. Anybody from your city that maybe influenced you or that motivated you to want to do music?
I mean, my pops, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Shout out to Pops.
He's a hell of a singer, you know what I'm saying?
So,
and, he influenced me just from everything that was playing in the house. Like, when you were younger, you know what I'm saying? Like, elementary, middle school, you don't care for the music that they playing. But
right.
now I appreciate it because it influenced me and I was musically inclined, like, a lot more than other artists.
No, for real, exactly, because like a lot of that old school music is timeless. Like you can put on that music, I'm talking like 60s, 70s, and even like 80s or 90s, and it still will hit today.
Yeah, that's where most of these artists now, that's where their hits coming from.
Absolutely. They're remixing it, they're sampling it, they're getting their vibe from what came. And we got to pay homage to those greats because guess what? They came from an era pre-social media. You imagine how hard it was for them.
Exactly.
They didn't have social media to go out there and meet people online. They had to really get in these streets, How long you been growing your hair?
Some years.
It looks so dope. Whoever braided it, shout out to them. They did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, I only let one person braid it too, yeah.
You got to be careful with that because otherwise they'll damage your hair.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You've been growing it for a long time. That's like your pride and joy right there.
It is.
That hair. Shoot, your hair longer than mine. That's dope, man. Out in your city right now, let's talk about it. What's it like for, artists on the grind like yourself?
For the most part, like you said, if you're making the best of it, it's fun. You know what I'm saying? You get to enjoy all these showcases. And Detroit always doing something entertainment wise, cause don't nobody in Detroit working 9 to 5. So it's all about like entertainment. You hustling, you doing some type of something. So it's fun for the most part.
That sounds like Atlanta's twin, because it's the same way out here. Like there's so many, and I think that's why people really support out here, because there's so many like-minded people. They're entrepreneurs, they're hustlers, they want to work. I heard you mention like showcases and stuff, and I'm a big fan of that, because artists have to be able to showcase their talent somewhere, right? If you ever want to look at an opportunity to potentially get signed, whether it's an independent label, major label, they want to see, what does your stage presence look like? What have you been doing? If you don't mind talking about that, because I would say for the most part, a lot of artists are for that, but I hear some say, oh man, I don't do all that. Well, then what are you doing? Talk to us about the importance of artists getting out here and performing and doing like what you're doing, media runs and things like that.
Yeah, it's simple for real. It's like $1. It's like $1 is only worth $1, but you gotta add up all them dollars to get to $1 million. You know what I'm saying? You just say gonna hit $1 million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta add up all them dollars. So them dollars being showcases. You start off on the small platforms and then work your way up to the medium and then the large. You know what I'm saying? It's a grind. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna build you up. The showcases, what it did for me, it built me as far as stage presence.
Yes.
Like with this tour, I'm not nervous at all. Like no cities, I ain't gonna be nervous. I'm ready for it.
Had a lot of practice.
Yeah, friendly competition amongst the other artists. Like, yeah, I'm gonna outdo you. For even though it's just a single promo run for me, promoting a new single, I'm gonna only be doing 2 records, but it's to promote the single in all these cities. It's still like when I'm promoting the single, I'm gonna make you wanna listen to the single, go copy it, and then become a new fan of what I got going on.
Man, I love that. You have such positive energy and such a positive attitude. A lot of artists could take that from you, because artists be disgruntled out here. And I'm like, you bring a lot of it on yourself. You know what I'm saying? With that negative talk we were saying earlier. So it's like, you guys got to stay positive and keep putting that work in. Yep. Let's talk about the tour that you're on. Like, how did that come into play? Like, did you and your team decide to put it together? Talk to us about that.
So my homeboy, this is my brother, because a lot of people don't look out. You know what I'm saying? Nick Lavelle, he's on the tour as well.
Shout out to Nick Lavelle. That's my dog, man. He can sing.
So he lended a hand and he put it out there. And me and the team got together like, okay, what we gonna do with this? What's the budget with this? Because when you independent, you know, you ain't got no backing. You ain't got no everything coming from your pocket, and then everything just coming from you. So he put it out there for me, and then the team said, okay, we gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? And then we was like, okay, we just went on and did it.
Man, that's amazing. And I love that, and I respect. I've known Nick Lavelle for years, long time. Yep. And I've watched him elevate, but I love when artists help put other artists in a good position.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, man. Like, you know, put other people. That's how you become a boss, is when you put other people in a position, right?
Exactly.
You know, so talk about the different cities that you guys will be touching.
Man, so today, Atlanta, tomorrow, North Carolina. Of course, we in Detroit next week. I can't wait for the hometown performance.
Facts.
It's another part in it's not Miami. I can't wait to go there, because I only went to Miami, Florida. It's another part. It's another part there. And I can't wait to all the LA dates. All the LA. I know they gonna rock with me. They gonna love me. I can't wait to all. It's like 4 different dates in LA. That's really what I'm looking forward to most.
Man,
LA.
that's amazing. Yeah, because now you can spread your energy of your music throughout the United States. You guys are touching a lot of different markets from north to south, east to west.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, if there's anybody that's, you know, interested in potentially, you know, adding on to your tour, bringing you to their city, is that something you guys are open to if it makes sense?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I can say that's really like the after parties and things like that, because you sharing your energy with another crowd.
Right.
It's a couple cities that reach out like, okay, we see y'all doing the tour. Can we have y'all for something else we got going on that day? So,
absolutely. Yeah. Let's talk about your name. I love the fact that you incorporated your city into your name, right?
Yeah.
I did the same thing. I'm from Tampa, Florida. I'm out here now, and when I moved here, people were like, you gonna change your name? I said, absolutely not.
That's where we at too. That's where we going, Tampa, Florida. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. Well, that's really dope. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna love you out there, I promise you.
Yeah.
I just think it's dope because, you know, you want to represent where you're from. Yeah. What made you decide to go with Detroit Zeus? Where did the name come from? Obviously the Detroit's because you're from there.
So it's crazy how you broke it down, because that's exactly how I went. I was just representing my name. So it's not like a first, second type thing like Detroit Zeus. I just put Detroit, so y'all know where I'm from, because worldwide, like you don't really hear that name in the hood too much, but worldwide, that's a big name.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Amongst
absolutely.
Like of course it's Greek, so if you Greek, Jesus come from, you know what I'm saying, Zeus.
Yeah.
So like a lot of different religions, things like that. So it's big. So I just like when you search it up, you don't want to just search up Zeus. So it's kind of like a marketing thing too.
It absolutely is, because you want to be able to Google your name and you pop up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Totally get it. I understand. Like, hey, shout out to you for that, because I had people who kind of gave me a little bit of flack about that. Like, are you going to change? No, I'm not going to change my name. I love where I came from. Just because I moved here doesn't mean I don't love my city. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to the whole Detroit. I know, like I said, there's a shout out to my dog T Villa out there. That's my bro, man.
Yeah, that's the homie.
That's my bro. Like I've watched him. Like I remember even when he had to sit down. You know, he had to go to prison for a little minute. He was still reaching out to me to do promo work for him. I was like, bro, I can't help but respect that kind of hustle, right?
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. He actually on my page now. We did a celebrity game together with Big Sean.
Oh, okay, that's hard. Let me ask you that. Outside of music, what else do you enjoy doing? Let's get a little personal.
I'm on dirt bikes 24/7.
For real?
Like too much, like 5 days out the week.
I love that. You gotta find something that you enjoy doing outside, because you gotta break away every now and again. You know, or 5 days a week. You know, you got to. Like, I love being outside too. Like, I love hiking. That's my thing. That's my passion. If I could be in the mountains hiking every day, I would. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta find something to kind of like give you that mental therapy. And that's what that does for you. How did you get started doing that?
Man, my homeboy Jeff, you know, out of Detroit, I always seen him, you know, 12 o'clock in the bike. He'd be going, that's walking the bike. He'd be walking the bike down the street. And I was just so busy at the time. And then I was just like, I'll find time to do it. So I got my first bike. And it came natural to me. And then I was like, I got to walk it like them. And there's not a lot of artists that do it. You got Meek Mill. You got Lil Uzi Vert. You got this dude named Lil Migo. I think he's from Atlanta. And then you got me. So words spread around fast, you know, when you are artist and you in that circle. So a lot of bike life rock with me from L.A., New York, Miami, Atlanta for sure. They showed me hella love. And of course, Detroit.
That's like a culture in itself.
Yeah, it's a big culture.
You know, so you're good, and that's dope, because you're going to find love within the music industry for your music, but you're also going to find love within that culture as well.
Yeah, it brought me a lot.
Absolutely, man. That's smart right there. What's your favorite food to eat?
As a kid, I'm real healthy now for like years. Like
I can tell
8+ years, but it was pizza. It was pizza growing up.
What you like to eat now? Are you vegan?
I ain't vegan. I'm just like real healthy though. Like especially with my my trainer. Shout out to Shane Fitness. He got me on like in the morning I eat raw oatmeal. He was like the stuff in the pack is bad for you.
Yeah, you got to buy the raw oats for sure.
The raw oats, and you can't put nothing but ground cinnamon and raisins in there.
Yeah, leave all the sugar and the butter and all that stuff out.
Egg whites, and then the protein shake, you know, for lunch, and then the rest of the day, the next 3 meals would be chicken breast, broccoli, and sweet potato, and you can't put no seasoning on it. It's that you can use Dash.
Because it's no salt. That's the same one I use. Man, I love asking that question, because first of all, you do look like you're very healthy, like you take care of yourself. But I think it's important because you have a voice, right?
Yeah.
And people out here got to do better. You know, like I was vegan for 8 years almost, but now I'm pescatarian. The only thing I incorporated back in my diet because I needed some more protein, because I started losing way too much weight. Yeah. So I needed the protein. You know, like women don't want to get too skinny, right?
Right.
But man, it's like I like talking about that because it's totally off the music subject, but it can be implemented into the entertainment industry because a lot of people got to do better. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, make sure you follow his regimen. So you guys are at Center Stage tonight?
Center Stage, yeah.
Man, who else gonna be performing?
Me, Nick Lavelle, Eric Bellinger, Sammy. For what I know, for the most part, unless we is in Atlanta, and I know this Sammy hometown, so I'm pretty sure he gonna bring out somebody. We ain't heard nothing. Like I ain't hiding nothing. We don't know nothing, but I'm pretty sure he gonna bring out a couple Atlanta people.
Man, that's
and it's sold out. So
let's talk about your performance. Like, what do you do mentally I know physically you're already in shape. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, what do you do to get yourself prepared to do these type of shows?
Get as much rest as I can for sure.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That's a super important.
Rest for sure. Stay positive. You know what I'm saying? Like what I mean by that, it could be anything. Like you could be irritated by something, or like how I'm traveling, doing all these interviews right now, whatever. Like you just gotta calm down, take a deep breath, and yeah, just be clear minded.
Man, most definitely, because I think it can become nerve-wracking or nervous. You know, I've been doing this for like 12 years, and I still sometimes get like a little bit of nervous when I have to step in front of a crowd, right?
Okay.
You know, and I'm like, I don't understand why I've been doing this for so long, but I think it's just you don't want to mess up. You don't want to make the wrong move, say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a matter of, like you said, just stepping back, taking a deep breath, and say, okay, I got this. You know what I'm saying? And I love the fact that you said get plenty of rest, because I know if I don't get enough rest, I'm cranky.
yeah. They be trying to put that on you, like millionaires don't get ready.
Man.
You read certain books and all. Yes, they do. They get a lot of rest.
Your body's like a battery. You have to recharge it.
You can't function without it. So
you cannot function without it, man. So once you're off tour, what can we expect from you?
EP.
Okay, talk to us about it.
EP. It's gonna be a 5 to 6 song EP. The new record, my new single is gonna bring people into it, and it's gonna be music just like that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't gotta worry about me switching up the style or trying to change the sound or
you
whatever.
Gonna be singing?
I got yeah, of course.
Can I hear a little song right now?
Street R&B.
You know, I like to put people on the spot.
So I got a record. It's called No Pressure. It's doing like amazing. When I dropped it, last month, like I be dropping stuff like back to back.
You got to.
And it's using the lead of rock the boat.
Oh yeah.
And then on there I say, if it's up, yeah, it's stuck right. Know what you like, yeah, that's us, right? I ain't gonna press you too long, nah. I'ma bless you when it's on, nah. Yeah, real nigga, that's my category. Yeah, real, yeah, you can't ignore it. Something like that. You feel me?
Yeah, that's dope, man. Like, and I can tell that it's very organic for you.
Yeah, it's organic. You got to know how to switch it up, because it's like with my style of singing is I found my voice. If you could tell, like when I just did that, I sound like how I talk. You know what I'm saying? You can overdo it, or you can underdo it. Because if you take your voice somewhere else, like on I'm not trying to pressure you, you ain't leaving. I don't want to do that.
No, you have to keep it true to you.
You got to keep it true to you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And, you know, like you said, switch it up. I think that's important, too, because when you put a song together, you don't want it to sound the same all the way through. You got to learn how to, like, switch even your flow of how you're delivering it. Keeping it true to you, but not keep it where it sounds the same all the way through. You know what I'm saying?
You got to have, like, when you hear me, you're going to know it's me.
Exactly. So the EP is coming when?
I want to say after the tour, get as many new fans as I can, get people on me, get all this media and everything going, and then it's coming.
Most definitely. Well, listen, is there anything else that you got coming up that you want to let everybody know about?
No, that's pretty much it for real. The tour, the EP, and that's all I'm focused on. And you know what I'm saying? You can catch me in your city on them dirt bikes.
Man, I know that's right. Next time you come out here to the A, like definitely we got to figure that out, because I would love to try that.
Yeah. Last time I was here, we was like 300-400 bikes.
Man,
outside.
Years and years and years ago, a friend of mine had a Hayabusa. What's the bike? The motorcycle Hayabusa.
I mean, we literally do dirt
bikes. Yeah. I've never rode a dirt bike, but I actually rode
dirt bikes is Kawasaki, Suzuki, Yamaha.
I rode a motorcycle. I've never done a dirt bike, and I've done a 4-wheeler. That was fun.
Yeah, four-wheelers is dirt bikes.
Oh yeah, so I could do that.
Yeah.
On all 4 wheels, man. So before we get out of here, there's 3 things we got to do. Number 1, tell everybody where they can follow you, keep up with you on all your social media.
Follow me on everything at Detroit Zeus. Everything, all one word. I'm most active on Instagram.
Okay.
And then if you want to know about like the socials, the YouTubes, the where to stream the music, DetroitZeus.com. Like, so simple.
Most definitely. I'm going to ask you this while we live. Is that cool?
Yeah.
So Industry's Most Wanted, my brand, I'm celebrating 10 years this month. It's my 10-year anniversary.
Okay, that's what's up.
And me and my business partner, we have a magazine that we've been publishing for almost 10 years called The Grind Report. So I'm doing a special edition for Industry's Most Wanted 10-year anniversary. Can I feature you in that?
Yeah, definitely.
That's dope. I'll let you know once we get done what I'm gonna need from you. Okay. That would be amazing.
Yeah,
I would be grateful for that.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
Second thing we got to do, man. Anybody you want to shout out to?
Anybody I want to shout out to? Put me on blast. I can really say just what's on my mind right now. You know, shout out to my team, my engineer. He go by the name The Heavens. The producers that been rocking with me, my city of Detroit. You know, shout out to Nick Lavelle because, you know, this tour wouldn't be possible without bro.
Definitely.
You know, lending a hand with it. So, yeah, that's really it.
Man, that's what's up. And last but not least, we got Detroit Zeus checking in on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. So I got to know, what makes you the Industry's Most Wanted?
What make me the Industry Most Wanted? I'm coming different. I'm street R&B. Everybody gonna serenade you. I mean, the music is for the ladies, but I'm not just gonna follow the typical, you know, R&B format. It's just street R&B. I brought Detroit, and I brought the commercial sound and mashed together, and I finally got it, and I figured it out.
Man, that's dope. Once again, give me some love. I appreciate you being here today. It's your girl, TampaMystic, a Tampa and Detroit in the building. You dig?